Good night, everyone. My name is Carl Scahambury, and it is my pleasure to present with you tonight a great opportunity called the Global Asset Transfer. The company behind it is Bridge4 Technologies in collaboration with the Core Group Barbados. Representing that group is Drakus. That is not his actual name, but that is his name. He will speak briefly about the process of that in the month of February. So a brief description of what global asset transfer is. Now, the global asset transfer is an intriguing opportunity where you learn about investing. It's all about investment. This systems offers a unique approach to wealth accumulation and aims to take advantage of the upcoming wealth transfer in 2024. At its core, the global asset transfer revolves around the concept of pooling funds in a secure manner. Participants have the opportunity to combine their resources and invest them collectively. By pooling funds individuals, my apologies, can potentially access large investment opportunities that may not be readily available to them individually. And that is the core aspect of global asset transfer, okay? And it is my job here to challenge your mind and to disrupt the status quo. And the status quo in Barbados is to go to school, pick up a skill or academic intellect and work for someone else for the rest of your life. That is what is taught in schools. Some of us, like myself, do not conform to that methodology of thinking, and we, take on the trail of being an entrepreneur. And I've been those two throughout my life. So what led me on this journey is a slight deviation from that. So one of the key features of global asset transfer is the utilization of compound interest to grow investments on a monthly basis. Drakus is going to speak briefly about the month of February and all that is used. Now, before I go into any great detail, let me just briefly give you an example of what compound interest is. It is the process of reinvesting earned interest. That's pretty much the definitive Google definition of it. But what it really does, it allows the members to generate additional returns over time. So it's not overnight. You have to let it accrue and accrue and accrue. Now, by compounding that growth, participants may experience accelerated wealth accumulation. So this is wealth. All that's happening is global asset transfer is speeding that process up tremendously. Okay. Now, during this presentation, the cohort group and myself are going to be providing more details. Drakus will handle that part. Now, this may explain the mechanics of pooling funds securely. Persons understand meeting terms, blessing circles. So the idea of pooling funds together is not foreign to persons. Yeah. So this is all about the strategies that Bridge4 Technologies are employing to get this done. Okay. And as we compound that interest, it is leveraged to make sure that everyone that puts funds in the pool maximizes their growth potential. That's what it's all about. Now, this is very important. This is very important. The approach that we take is unusual. There isn't a website. There isn't a company that you walk in and there's someone at the desk there, well dressed and accepting your deposits. There is a WhatsApp group and there's a Zoho form, and that's it. And Zoom, those three elements. So myself and Drakus have decided to take the grassroots methodology, allowing persons to hear us, interface with us, and contact us. So persons may hear this, it may sound promising, deposit $200 and receive $30,000 in less than X days. That may sound very, very impressive. But you have to ask yourself the crucial question: what do the persons within that WhatsApp group do to seek clarity? Every information changes every day. Even today, the whole process was shifted. It's going to shift again in a couple of minutes. Yeah. So persons may interpret that high volatile environment as not trading, but the very network you're a part of changes every day. And persons may or may not be comfortable with that level of risk. Okay. So that is why we are showing person is a specific investment strategy that we've employed. Now, most persons may or may not know this, but there's a non-disclosure agreement that person have to sign, and that is where the legal documentation comes in. If a platform, idea, process like this has gone to the extent of you signing a non-disclosure agreement, that means that the network itself is sharing information with you that is very important that you understand we're a part of. I never signed a non-disclosure agreement to join Amway years ago. I never signed an NDA to join Wake Up Now because these companies don't show you what they're doing behind the scenes. We do. Yeah. So that's a clear deviation for what usually happens. Okay. And this allows you to assess the sustainability of the global asset transfer process as person continue. So there are going to be certain circumstances that you'll come across. And I mean, persons always hear me say this, always stay connected. But that connectivity allows you to carry the inherent risk that February, March, and April will come because there is a large amount of persons in Barbados who have no clue what global asset transfer is. Okay, so we're allowing persons, all the persons here on this Zoom call, you're finding out about it even before all of Barbados knows about it. Okay, so this is not indicative. Please do not interpret global asset transfer. I made that mistake in the past. It is not indicative of future results. Any number that myself and Drickus give you is because we've tested it, literally tested the system and made sure that we can see the values on our end first. Okay. And then we present results to you. So it allows you, lovely Barbadians, to make informed decisions based on your own research. You go and research Puck Option, is it a legitimate platform? You research Binance, is it legit? You research Waze, you research the platforms that Bridge First Technologies is telling you to use. You just don't take our word for it. You do your own research. And then by attending Zoom calls just like this, you're gathering more information about Bridge First Technologies, more about Carl Scanberry, more about Drekas, and more about the cohort group. So that allows you to be better equipped to evaluate whether it aligns with what you want from the investment. It's all about you, okay? It is not about what Carl wants. It's not about what Drekas wants. When you place funds into this initiative, it's all about what you get out of it. Knowledge, the understanding, and yes, the investment. You want three things, okay? So it allows you to balance your objectives and your risk tolerance. Yeah, so that's where persons understand clearly what Bridge First Technology is about. Okay, so I just wanted to really record this first part so persons understand what Bridge First Technologies is developing and how it goes about doing that.